Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point we want to invite processions in this order. The first on the list is the Mbula Lunguda Boate. The Kilba should also come forward and get ready. The Kilba and the associated group should please proceed with their procession. Kilba Cultural Group are found in the northern part of Adamawa State in one local government. Their farm produce is the granules. You can see them hanging on their necks. Please support them, clap for them as they come forward. The Fulani Cultural Group are getting ready as well. The procession is a symbolic representation of the Emir, the Yerima, the princess, beautifully colored with their attire, the prince in their midst. This is the Fulani Cultural Group. The chamber should also get ready, please. In Nigeria, in Ghana, in Togo, in Benin Republic. It's actually a very big cultural group. Now the Igbo cultural group should please get ready. Igbo cultural group, so please begin to get ready. The procession is the symbolic representation of the Igwe, and beside the Igwe is the Lolo. The Lolo, Igwe. The Yoruba should also get ready, please. This is the Igwe cultural group. The southwestern part of Nigeria, the Oyo Empire, find them in Lagos, find them in Ekiti, Ondo, Osun. I'm taking over the stage already. Here comes the Ijoma, the Igala, the tea. They are found and present in Benue, and present in Kogi. Put your hands together for them. See him with his red costume. And the Sanki is coming. Sanki and his wife and his angel. Northwestern part of Nigeria and the North Central as well. This is also another collection, beautiful diversity of culture. Concordia College is actually blessed with a collection of cultures. Our amiable administrator of the college,
our esteemed parents, our hardworking staff, our students, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everybody. We want to thank the Almighty God for seeing another edition of Cultural Day celebration in Concordia College, Yola. About this time last year, we met like this to celebrate our rich cultural heritage in Nigeria, and especially within this locality of Concordia College, Yola. It was great. In fact, the performance last year was beyond our expectation. And we are gathered here again today. Our expectation is that the performances and everything we are going to have today will be better than last year. I want to use this opportunity to welcome every one of us that is seated here. I hope we are going to have a good time. One of the essence of this is to remind us that we are in a country that is richly blessed with diverse cultures. Just like indicated here, Nigeria, a land with a rich cultural diversity. And we believe that there is unity in diversity. Events like this only show unity in diversity. It shows that we are one as Nigerians. Whenever we meet like this from our different cultural backgrounds, with our different cultures, with our different ideas, with our different everything. I was listening to a speaker recently. He was trying to make a point that diversity is a plus and not a minus to a country like Nigeria. And I quite agree with him. I agree with him 100%. When we are gathered like this with our with our diverse ideas and cultures and everything, it only helps us to move forward. So I believe these events is meant to unite us all as Nigerians. I want to stop here because by the grace of God, we are going to have somebody that will speak to us in about 15 minutes on the essence of this. Having said all this, I want to wish you all a very good time. And at the end of this occasion, we pray God will return everyone safely to his destination. Thank you very much for coming, and God bless you all.
Please, can we put our hands together for him? We want this arena to be energetic. Put your hands together for him. We live in a world in which civilization is gradually eroding our culture, and most cultures are fizzling away. We are privileged this morning to have in our midst a seasoned professional from the ceramic section of industrial design, Modibo Adama University. He's a technologist from that very department. He is none other person but our guest speaker for this program, Mr. Ochai Emmanuel. Please, can we give him a deserving hand of applause as he comes forward to talk to us on the importance of preserving culture. That hand of applause is not sufficient. Please put your hands together for him.
The management and staff of Concordia College, our proprietor, the principal, and I think the staff. At this point, I would have loved to remove my cap for the staffs. Please, the students, can you please clap for the staffs first? Yeah. It is not an easy task to gather people. We are going to talk very briefly about importance of culture. But there's a culture in Concordia College already. And that culture is a culture of hard work. And that is what has brought everybody here. Now, I'll speak briefly on the importance of preserving our culture. And before I say that, I think we already know, some of us know what culture is. To put it as simple as this, culture is the way we live. Culture is simply the way we live. So it's a lifestyle of a group of people. And when we say that, it encompasses so many things. It tells a lot about how we communicate with ourselves, our language. Our culture tells a lot about what we eat, our food, how we cook them is part of our culture. Our culture tells also how we dress, our attire, our music, our dance. These are all part of our culture. The one important aspect of our culture is our belief system. Our culture, part of it is our belief system. What we believe in forms the basics of our culture. Now, having known that, I can see we have a good number of students here. I want to put this question through to the students. If we have known culture this much and we are all dressed beautifully this way, I want to ask this, and I want the answers from from this group. I'm sure we all understand what culture is. So I just want to put this straight answer. Now we know what culture is. Is it important? I want you to answer with sentence. Is our culture important? I want to hear from you. No, yes is not a complete sentence. Louder. Yes, it is important. Isn't it? I will ask, yes, the next group, I think, yeah. Those are someone love their attires. Our culture is important. Should we preserve our culture? I can't hear you. Should we preserve it since you say it is good? No, I think the answer should be yes, we should preserve it. Good. So now that is the basis of our brief talk today. Now that we accept that our culture is important and we should preserve it, it means we are in line with UNESCO. When in 2001, UNESCO declared the World Cultural Day, which is May 21st, which was later adopted in 2000 by United Nations General Assembly. And today, I'm so happy and proud that Concordia College has taken cue from that, and they're also organizing their own culture in this great college. Having said that, I want to point it out before we continue, before I tell you some of the importance of our culture, that no culture is superior to another. Can we get that clear? So if we're going to take something out of this place today, let us have that understanding. It has nothing to do with your populations. Whether you are thousands and the other culture, there are three, no culture is what? Superior to the other. Our culture is the way we live. So the way an Igbo man chooses to live, choose to dance, choose to cook, cannot be superior to the way a Yoruba man dances, cook, or speaks his own language. And understanding this, we will be able to unite in our diversity. You need to understand your neighbor to be able to live with your neighbor. And that understanding is for the fact that no culture is what? Superior to the other. So having said that, let's go to some few points about the importance of our culture. One of it is, we all know, as young people and adults, we have what we call the identity crisis. Identity crisis. Most of us want to belong to one thing or the other. We want to be called certain names. If we're able to preserve our cultures very well, we already have an identity that we don't need to have an identity crisis. There's this simple and direct question that most of us fail. If you are asked today, who are you? We always start with our names. And most of all, because of this cultural problem we're having, we find it hard to identify ourselves or to say who we are. But if we're able to preserve our culture, we will have an identity that we don't need to battle with it. You ask a young guy today, a young student, who are you? And he may tell you, I'm Man U. I am Liverpool. I am Arsenal. You cannot be this. You only support a particular club. And we do this because we are fighting to belong to a particular group. And we are fighting because we have dropped our own culture and want to answer a different name. So one of the importance of preserving our culture is for us to be identified to a particular group. Then secondly, I think our culture, if we preserve our culture, it serves as educational material for researchers. Most cultures and the way we live, they are going out of extinction because we did not preserve them. There are so many people that want to know where you're coming from and what you do. If they are not preserved, it means those that want to research for academic purpose, even our histories will be distorted. So one of the importance of preserving our culture is for the sake of knowledge. Try to guide and help our educational institutions to come up with documents that will also help us. Thirdly, another importance of preserving our culture, it has a very strong economic importance in the form of tourism. There are countries that survive by the number of tourists that come in. When we preserve our culture, you have people that just want to come and see your culture, to see how you dress, how you dance, even the kind of houses you live in. These are more a part of most or some of the importance of culture. So for the sake of time, just I'm in the mood to celebrate culture in diversity with most of you here, I will summarize in this way and also remind us in Concordia College and urge the management that please, there is a culture in Concordia College which I have been part of. And what is our culture? It is a culture of hard work and excellence. I urge the management and the staff, since culture is our way of life, hard work and excellence is a way of life in Concordia College. I urge that we retain it, we sustain it, so that Concordia will continue and remain a great college of influence. Thank you, and thank you very much.
That was a presentation, a talk on the importance of preserving culture. Now I want to set this place in motion now. We are going into the heights of today's celebration. The Boate, Lunguda Numbula cultural group should please go out and come in for the display of their dances and their performance. We are proud people. We are proud of our culture. That is what makes Africa different. We must preserve our culture. Please do that quickly. The Boate Lunguda Mbula cultural group will build the first for the presentation of dances and the diverse elements that constitute their culture. The DJ should also get ready, please. Want to set it on fire? We are Africans, men of culture. We are proud of our culture. are waiting for our proprietress to join this group. She's already adorned with the attire from this country. Please, it will be colorful to see her among this group, please.
I can also cite Mr. Maro seated somewhere. Please, this is your culture. Come and display it, please. We would want to see you remind us of the origin of this civilization.
The Hausa Cultural Group of Concordia College, Yola, reminding us
lo que lo sé, porque tiene llave, hacerlo en el que sepa lo que va a hacer, me llega un poco a hacer, una voz, y ni una no me cree, no me cree, y yo ni sé, bueno, vamos, bueno, y mira, bueno, y no guíe, bueno,
from the south part of Concordia, today the beautiful display of culture, please. I'd love to see any parents show their support. Please come forward and encourage them. In the southeastern parts of Nigeria,
The Igbos are reminding us of the origin of our civilization. Even the ancestors are jealous of this beautiful display of culture.
Parents, shall we support our children? A very good performance. You can also see our teachers supporting and our parents also.
The Igbo cultural group is giving us a dazzling performance too. Known for their industry and their mastery of business. Keep putting your hands together for them. Our Igbo parents, I'm here to see you. Please come forward and support these young ones as they remind us of the beauty of our origin. I'm here to see more of the Igbo parents, please. I want to see so many of them. Come and give them support, please. This reminds us of the musician like of blessed memory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hands together for them.
Thank you. Put your hands together for that beautiful display of culture.
Now I want us to put our hands together as we invite to the podium the Vice Principal of the college, Mr. Solomon, to come forward for his vote of thanks, please. Put your hands together for him. I hope Mr. Solomon is close by. Solomon Manasa, so please proceed forward for his vote of thanks. Please, parents should still stay behind. We still have a cultural display of diverse cuisines, the food fair. We want to take it last because once we move into the hall where these food items are displayed, I think that will be all for today.
Hello. Iba kwenu. Iba kwenu. Iba kwenu. Japama. Ajabiko. Kijama. Wayam pepe. I want to use this opportunity to really say a big thank you to all the parents who out of their busy schedule made it possible to be part of this Cultural Day 2025. It is not easy. Cultural event consists of so many things that has to do with our culture. But out of it all, you people gave us the support financially, traditionally, with all the traditional materials to make this day a great success. We tell parents a great thank you. And for the guests that we have invited to be part of this program, we also say a big thank you for coming. And we believe that 2026 is going to be another new turn for something different. Because this time around, we are going to invite the cultures with their dances and their drums. We are not going to use DJ again, 2026. So parents, get ready. We are not going to use any physical DJ here. The chambers should get ready, the Fulanis should get ready, the Lunguras should get ready. 2026 is going to be deadly. And 2025 is a great one because it's an addendum to last year and it was a wonderful one, and to God be the glory. And to all parents, as you move back home, we wish you the best and may God grant you journey mercies back home. And remember, as you are going, remember today is our midtime break. Okay, sorry, tomorrow is our midtime break to the boarding house. And for the day students, is today. So for the day student, as you are going, make sure you pick your documents, your letters and everything as you go. And for those that are in boarding house, tomorrow, starting from 10 and downward, students will be moving. So I wish you all the best, God guidance. To our proprietor, we say a big thank you for making this thing possible. And it is one of the wonderful occasions that we have had. We want to thank you for supporting this cultural day and making it a wonderful occasion in Concordia College. We believe by next year we are going to make it bigger and greater. And I wish you all the best. And for all the form teachers, please, to my office to collect your documents. God bless you all and have a nice time.
A round of applause to our able Vice Principal Academy, Mr. Solomon Manasa Daniel, for that beautiful vote of thanks. Well, we have come to the climax of this event, the closing remark, but don't go because we still have a beautiful display, the food fair, which will take place inside the Multina Hall. Please, with a thunderous hand of applause, Join me receive on this stage the proprietress of Concordia College, our one and only Princess Bamakulifua. That clap is not enough.
I have here with me the winners for the dance display. I want to point out that this is not in any way trying to imply that a culture is more superior to the other. This is solely based on the coordination of the dancers, their outfits, and just the energy. So I would like to get the representatives of each of these cultural groups. So when I call, I want someone to come up to receive the prize. So for the second, because we have a tie with a total of 124 points, we have the Idoma, Tiv, and Igala. A round of applause, please. And the Hausa. So it's a tie, so we don't have third position. So for the second positions, can they please come up for their prize? Idoma, Tiv, Igala, and then Hausa. With a sum of, should I announce it? Yeah. Should I announce it? Yeah. So it's 5,000 naira each. For the winners, with a total of 126 points. Please, a round of applause for the Igbo group. They are going with a total of 50,000 naira. A representative from the Igbo group, please. Thank you.
Another round of applause to our proprietress for making this day possible. Now I want to employ the parents to walk into the hall, the Multina Hall, where we have diverse display of our Nigerian cuisines, diverse cultural food items. Go in there, inspect them. I told you earlier that we're going to stir up your appetite. I will not just stir it up, we're going to quench it. Just make sure you have your flagella by the time you taste and sample all manner of things to be able to arrest any diarrhea. Thank you for making it to be here today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for, in spite of your numerous schedule, you were able to make it. We look forward to seeing you 2026. God keeping us alive for another great and exciting cultural day celebration. Thank you.
The dancing. So how do you feel?
I feel relieved.
What do you have to say about coming second?
Wow.
The zone came second.
It pays. Hard work what? Pays. So our hard work is not in vain actually.
I see.
We appreciate God for coming second. We hope that next time we will come first.
To be honest, I'm very happy. We just did our thing, not expecting to get any position. Since yesterday I'm telling people, I am to entertain people, I'm not expecting any position. To be honest, I am very grateful and I'm happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I can see.
Yes, sir.